Inflation's up, gas prices are up, and they say there's a recession coming down the road. Here's the thing. That recession is already here and it's been here for a long time. There's a ton of fear mongering going on. A lot of people are worried about their livelihoods, surviving, and just making it through this. And they want to go into retreat mode and basically just bury their head in the sand for the next 2 years and hope on the other side that it's going to be all okay. I'm actually really optimistic about what's going on because I'm seeing some trends out there about how people spend their money, what they focus on, and looking for value. And I understand that you can actually not only survive this, you can grow your business and thrive and put yourself in a position to be the best at what you do and help so many more people, but you have to get on the offensive. So in this episode, I really break down some trends that I'm seeing, letting you understand that you can't buy into the nonsense that's going on with all the fear mongering and help you get to the place where you can really focus on going on the offensive and take your business and life to the next level and really crush it. I hope you enjoy the show. What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the Soft Tissue Revolution podcast, where we teach self-employed massage therapists a new treatment system that focuses on working smarter, not harder, allowing them to cut their treatment times by 50% and easily double their income. Dr. Matt Maggio here. Let's jump right into the podcast. So, inflation, high gas prices, recession looming, lots of doom and gloom out there. But when hard times come, a lot of times there's a big opportunity that a lot of people miss because they go into retreat mode, they go into fear mode, and they don't grow, they don't take advantage of what's going on. I'm actually pretty optimistic about what's happening because I think we need some change. Things have been easy for a long time, and a lot of mediocre people have been able to thrive and survive when money's good, and it dilutes the quality. You know, I always say the cream rises to the top, and this is what I'm seeing as well. Just a little side note, I keep my political views to myself across the board. At the end of the day, I just want to help people so we can help more people and keep people the hell away from pain pills, injections and surgeries, which make things worse. But if your business is messed up, you're not getting able to take care of your livelihood, like you're going to struggle, and then you can't focus on doing good work and helping people. Because at the end of the day, it's all about helping people and solving problems. So this is they keep saying the recession is coming and all that. It's here. It's been here for a while now. I say at least 6 months, if not a year. All the signs are pointing there. I'm probably aging myself. I graduated back in 2011, right when the financial crisis was coming to a head. And, I went out and practiced, but I was already poor coming out of school, so I didn't really notice it. But I noticed people's buying habits and why you had to be really tight. I always worked in my own clinics where I never took insurance, and being a doctor and taking insurance, people just assume you should. And I was all cash based. So I had to really dive in and focus on being the best at what I do and providing the most amount of value because people were tight. So I always felt like that was like my dress rehearsal to get me where I am now. Now I'm one of those wiry, seasoned veterans that has seen this before and knows what's going on. But I look at it with a different perspective, with some more years under my belt, going into my 11th year in practice and just understanding people better, understanding human nature. I'm really optimistic about what's going on. Like I said earlier, like things have just been too easy for too long, and easy times make weak people, and now weak people make hard times, and we're in the hard times now. And from hard times comes strong people, and I want you to be one of those strong people because what you have to offer is truly amazing, especially if you're providing value in solving people's problems. But I don't want you to get sucked into all the negativity and all the nonsense that's going on out there, because I want you to thrive. I want you to survive. And I want you to be able to continue to help people because they need you more than ever from here. So what am I seeing now? I'm kind of seeing four trends. I've seen this over probably the last 2 years. I'm a pretty private person. I like to just kind of sit back and just evaluate and see what people are doing. And I tend to be a little more introspective about what's going on. In my younger years, I was very outward and loud. I'm still loud, but it's a contained loudness from where we are. And I'm seeing what people are doing. And what I'm seeing first, and this is why I'm optimistic, is people are getting tighter with their money. They're not traveling as much. They're not spending money on ridiculous things. They're not going out to eat as much. They're not doing that. They're really getting tighter with their money. And when people get tighter with their money, they're going to spend money on things that are important, not frivolous things from there. And I've talked about this all the time. If you get stuck in this idea of being a commodity or providing some type of luxury, like if you're the relaxation person or the treat yourself person, like when people are doing their budgets and they sit down, you're going to be one of the first things that they cut because it is considered non-essential. Yeah, that word again. Remember that one that came, back in 2020 when they said all massage therapy was non-essential. And that should sting. That should piss you off. But I don't blame them. There is a lot of non-essential stuff out there, not people that are solving problems. And hopefully you that are listening to this podcast and have been in for a long time, you want to solve problems. You don't want to just sit there and provide a service and help someone relax. Like relaxing is fine, but at the end of the day, we need to fix problems because a business is there for one reason and one reason only, to help solve other people's problems. Number two, the lousy practitioners are going to go away. I made a podcast about this a very long time ago, but I talked about there's 4 types of practitioners in there. And a lot of times the ones just kind of going through the motions, the people that maybe went to massage school to make, a decent amount of money. They don't really try to get any better. They take the lowest level of continuing ed. They do the bare minimum and they're getting by because money is more abundant and more flowing when times are good, but those people will wash out, but there's still going to be a need for people to need good quality care. So I would love for some of those lousy practitioners to go away that are just doing dumb things, like energy healing and crystals and all that stuff, or just going through the motions and doing the same exact thing on every single client, doing a full body head to toe, not really improving that person, but not really doing anything of true value. So it'll be good when those practitioners go away because they should go away. I know that's mean. You're like, oh, this poor person, like they got to go away. Like, what are they going to do? Get better. I love competition. I love people that do the best work in the world because they should get rewarded accordingly. Next one, there is way more emphasis on value. So what is value? I always say a basic price is what you pay, value is what you get. So when people are tighter with their money, they're going to be even more, questionable, skeptical about what you can do. They're going to ask you more and more about how you can help, what you can do to help, and if you're an actual good solution for that. So you're going to have to go in the weeds a little bit more with these people and really show them how you are a solution and educate them properly. And that's a lot of what my training and my systems do, is how to effectively communicate to the client that you can help, that you are a true solution, because they're going to test you a little bit more. Because at the end of the day, people want to see that you're sharp as a tack and you're a true expert in what you do. So they're going to question you more and more. They're not just going to randomly and undeniably just give you money. They're going to think about it. They're going to be tighter with their money and they're going to spend it on things that show them real value. And value is something that actually fixes their problem. And price is just basically what they pay to get it. So last one, after all the COVID stuff, and health is now more important for people. People are thinking about their health more. It's not just something we take for granted. It is a necessity, not a luxury. And a lot of people that I see, and this is just in general, I honestly think a lot of, people that are unhealthy, could clean up your diet, could just do some basic movement. They really equate like, I can't get healthy unless I can exercise. And so many people are dealing with injuries and they want to be able to work out because they think that's what's going to happen. And if they got an injury, they're not going to be able to do that. So if you can be someone that can help solve their injury, they get back to working out. It really helps them understand that they're going to have the best health possible. So that's why I'm optimistic. People are tighter with their money. They're going to spend money on things that are more important. The lousy practitioners are going to go away. More emphasis on actually providing value and solving problems. And lastly, people are thinking about their health more than ever, and they want to invest in it. And you and your treatment can be a true investment in the health. So what I'm seeing in my own clinic, And this isn't braggadocious. This is just the fact from where it is. I am busier than I've been in like the last 2 years. And I'm making more money than I've ever made as well. And people are getting tighter and tighter. I understand gas prices are going up. I understand inflation's going up. But what I'm finding with people is they understand, and I communicate effectively with them, that I am a solution for their problem. They are going to find a way to make it work, and they are going to invest in it accordingly. There's more clients that just need a solution, not a service. There's so many people that can just go spend an hour at a massage therapist that's really not doing a whole lot of stuff. But you know what? They'll actually pay me more for 15 minutes of time because I'm actually fixing their problem and solving their problem. Like I said, people want to move better. They want to feel better. They don't want to feel like crap all the time. And if we can do that and we can help them in that, they're going to be willing to pay and pay accordingly because you're providing tremendous value. Lastly, I just think there's more money available for important stuff, and they're just getting tighter on non-essentials, which is actually good. People spend money on so many stupid things, and one thing they always wanted to cheap out on was their health, but they're not doing that anymore. So that's what I'm seeing in my own clinics. I'm busy, like a good busy. I try to, limit my time because half of my time is in the clinic. The other time is really just teaching and training people in my methods. Because at the end of the day, we just need to get this care to more people. But I'm still out there in the real world, going through the stuff, going through the muck, and really getting to the root of what's going on, because I hate when people are out there trying to teach people how to do stuff and they're not in the real stuff. So I got some action steps for you. Number one is go on the offensive. So many people are going to retreat, hide, get tight with everything that they do. They're not going to invest in their minds and their trainings and getting better. They're going to get real tight with stuff, and they're going to just try to ride it out and go into the turtle shell and hope that everything's going to be better on the other side. I want you to go on the offensive. And next thing is, if you're not already doing it, switch to solving problems. At the end of the day, people need more solutions for their problems. And if you can provide a solution for them, you are so valuable, you are essential, and it's something that people will invest in. Next one, just do it better. Do it faster than anyone else around you, and continue to invest and get better in it. And lastly, don't buy into the fear mongering. I try not to watch the news that much. I usually check it like once a week just to make sure the world hasn't burnt down. But a lot of people are going to be negative. They're going to bring that negativity over to you and spill it over. And they're scared, and they want you to be scared too. Fear is contagious. I don't want you to be that one. I want you to be the person that focuses on personal excellence, showing up the best that you can, and being so damn good that they can't ignore you. That's all I got for you guys. If you haven't got the free training yet, go grab it. It's honestly better than any paid course you're ever going to find out there. Share the show with anyone else that you think might be in the same like-minded mindset like you and I are. Also, come learn with me. Learn how to be great. I mean what I say. I can show you how to cut your treatment times by 50% and easily double your income. That isn't a fake ploy. It is the truth, but you have to be willing to be great and willing to commit to doing things differently, better, and smarter than everyone else out there. Appreciate you guys listening, and I will talk to you on the next one. Bye. Thanks so much for listening. If you want help on the path to being able to double your income, all while working 50% less and being taken seriously as a healthcare provider, I have some great resources for you. Number one, get access to our free training modules and introduction to my system, the Peak Method. Number two, subscribe to our YouTube channel, The Soft Tissue Revolution. Links to all of this can be found in the show notes. Lastly, if you like the show, please leave us a 5-star review and share it with others that you know it could help.